I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter, but if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
The Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Banga coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
Flanked by his devious representative Paul Heyman, the Beast incarnate is a three-time WWE champion, the 2000 college champion, a former MMA champion. We talked about this earlier tonight, Corey. You believe no disqualification will firmly favor Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar defeated one of the greatest MMA stars of all time in the octagon. He defeated one of the biggest sports entertainment stars of all time, Triple H, inside a steel cage. So yeah, I believe...
Gentlemen, it is time.
Yeah, but whose time is it, Wade?
Well, we're about to find out because this is one of the most highly anticipated matches that I can remember in the history of WWE.
This is one of those matches, guys, where you're just proud to be here to watch it.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
You know, CM Punk, when you see him in the locker room, he's always that guy that likes to joke around. He's always loose. He's always ready to go. But today, there was a difference. It's the best versus the beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock Lesnar. Now Punk wants vengeance. He wants justice to prove CM Punk is still the best in the world, even without Heyman by his side.
But without him, Heyman says Punk is nothing, that he leveled up by moving on to Brock Lesnar. Heyman and Lesnar are on to bigger and better things after putting this CM Punk business to rest here at SummerSlam.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring.
Staggering to his feet, he barely even knows where he is right now.
No, crashing to the floor.
What to become a highlight reel instead just became a cautionary tale.
Paying the price tremendously now. Uh-oh, Punk taking a look under the ring apron now.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks.
I truly believe that if CM Punk wants to stand a chance tonight, he needs to remove all focus from Paul Heyman and concentrate squarely on Brock Lesnar.
That's easier said than done, Wade. Punk had Paul Heyman out of his focus at Money in the Bank. He told Heyman he wanted to go it alone. And that night ended with Heyman pushing the ladder over right as Punk was about to grab the briefcase.
Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity. Brock Lesnar
Taking flight.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
That mistake might have cost them the entire match.
A high risk that was not worth it at all.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
Flying! You gotta be kidding me!
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize.
Sent straight into the barricade. DDT.
Lesnar is overwhelmed. Lesnar is overwhelmed.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Moving it.
Scoreboard line to put this one away.
An easy kick out there.
He's still fighting to keep in this thing.
Hooked him up. High angle belly to back suplex.
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind,
Inverted DDT.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Oh my gosh!
big kick. He's stuck now.
Driver spiked him. You hit a move like that, you're not just trying to win, you're trying to keep your opponent down indefinitely.
That was a stiff shot with that kendo stick. And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver. Waist lock. Able to counter. Look at fighting out. Big right hand.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
The go to sleep. GTS from Punk.
Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? Oof, causing some serious wear and tear to the leg.
Oh, look at the knees.
Just unloading knees to the body.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Somehow Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
Oh, he saw it coming. He's finally able to get the reins on this one.
Brock weathered the storm and wants to hail down thunder of his own.
Boom, what impact. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Brock getting out of harm's way. And both athletes showing they have each other's number. Oh, that punch.
Oh, catapulting down on the opponent. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Ooh. He's headed out to the ringside area.
Introducing the steel chair into this match. And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Brock here now, not used to being without the momentum.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down Lesnar with intense precision here.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Brock's face has seen better days, I can tell you that.
What a shot, straight brutality coming right at you.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There it is! Reversal! Lesnar able to stop the blitz that was coming his way.
Brock got tired of being pushed around, wants to gain the advantage now.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep. Lesnar could not avoid the big shot.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
The ferocity we have witnessed here tonight. The determination.
Here we go. Oh, what a knee. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Oh. Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Swept the leg right out from under.
Oh, man.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Oh, what a forceful clothesline.
Turns that back on CM Punk. Spin kick to the midsection. Neck break right to the float over.
That was pretty.
Kick connects.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks in a perfectly applied sharpshooter. And one last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
Dodges out in time.
Oh, he goes low. You're not cheating, you're not trying.
Ooh.
And remember, guys, this is a no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk, and now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
Late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice in front of the chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can. Here's the cover. Does he have him? He breaks the ref's count after one.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here. Oh! Knocking some teeth loose with that counter. Maybe looking for a powerbomb here. But shots to the head quickly put a stop to...
Oh, come on. Why would you stoop that low?
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep.
That has to be the one that ends this.
And looking for the pin here.
2 count. Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the Beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one backing him up, CM Punk is still the best in the world.
Not even a beast can stand in his way. Defeating Lesnar, showing up Heyman. This is the ultimate moment of vindication for CM Punk. Enjoy it, Punk.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his Future Shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
And then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
And again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night. Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Drew McIntyre steps inside Hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably, he lost the WWE Championship to Randy Orton in the cell 4 years ago. Tonight, Drew McIntyre hopes to end that losing streak and CM Punk's career. You know, Corey, another interesting statistic. Drew McIntyre made his premium live event debut 15 years and 1 day ago. Ironically, in the Hell in a Cell premium live event. Oh, how Drew McIntyre has come so far from that day.
It has been a complete transformation since those days. This is a vengeful Scottish psychopath before us now, and I don't think anyone has given reason for Drew's wrath more than CM.
CM Punk in his career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match and walked out victorious.
Yeah, but with all the disdain between Punk and McIntyre, I will be surprised to see anybody walking out of this structure in one piece tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
And there's really no room to mince words. These men want to end each other's careers. They want to maim each other. They want to send each other to the hospital.
Well, if sending your opponent to the emergency room is the prime objective, I can't think of a more suitable setting. Punk has to tap into that side of himself tonight if he wants to walk out of the cell or out of Atlanta at all. He said that Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster. That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills. We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. We're talking McIntyre go longer than that tonight.
You gotta think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's gonna be adding even more to this match for Drew tonight.
Yeah, McIntyre's been successful in unleashing all of his mind games on Punk leading up to this point. But is that something clouding his own vision?
This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man he wants to be, but Drew McIntyre has taken him to that place. And it's the devil Punk needs to tap into if he wants to walk out of the Hell in a Cell. Drew anticipated that one.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. And Punk making his way back to the ring. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
You have to be filled with malice to go grabbing a sledgehammer like he has.
Huge kick connects. Oh, that just
Looks like it busted him open.
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. And CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company is buried for a decade. Here he goes for the win. Immediately powers out.
He's really not making this easy.
Oh, what a boot from McIntyre.
An example of what makes the Scottish Warrior so ruthless in every sense of the word.
Oh, clothesline. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure, and enters back into the ring. Oh, right to the throat. Great move.
CM Punk from the top rope.
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Top things to the high red district, but the price ended up being way too steep.
Counter from the top. Double axe handle connects. Just bashing him with that hammer. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk's finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen,
CM Punk needs to end this.
Sterling back to his feet, but he might not know where he is. And a well-placed calf kick there. This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only. Roll up here. He got the shoulder up in time.
You've got to be kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point?
Catches the kick. Into a dragon screw. Game changer.
Escape just in time. Precision punch.
And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saints, and he's paying for it now.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks in a perfectly applied sharp. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
We have seen some incredible matches tonight, but this is...
And Drew, this one's for the match. The count was stopped before it started.
Are you kidding me? Not even a 1 count. Oh, countering with a chop block will alter any attack.
McIntyre is...
Oh, by McIntyre. CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
It's a cover. What? You've got to be kidding me.
How do you even do that? Kicking out at 1 after a move like that?
The Scottish Warrior thought he had his opponent's number there, but he was sorely mistaken.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Oh, Drew looking for the submission here.
Escape and a takedown.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Swinging neckbreaker connect.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. He's got him here. He's got him up.
And sidewalk slam. McIntyre wants to prove to the WWE Universe that he's a man of his word, that the Scottish Warrior will be the one responsible for ending Punk once and for all.
He saw that one coming.
Check out the springboard.
And that failed to hit the mark.
The Scottish Warrior thinking about the end. The countdown's on.
Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal.
Punk devising something.
Clothesline.
Punk the technician applying the anaconda.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Spinning kick to the gut. Booming boot. And continuing to focus the attack on the head.
At this point, it's going to be hard for him to shake those cobwebs loose.
Got a wrench. Looking to tune someone up.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
And remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective. And all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what the sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
We're the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
No! McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.